Culture Podcast, Season 2, Episode 1. This is the real one this time. At least I hope so. Last week didn't go very well.
Last week got out of hand.
It was crazy. It's no longer available, but maybe we'll clip it and put it in some show in the future.
You'll get 3 minutes of show out of that one.
Probably. Yeah, it'll be a good 3 minutes, though.
That's how I sell myself to the chicks.
Well, we had.
It'll be a good 3 minutes or so. That's the key. Don't forget to say that.
We had a guest lined up, Scott Paulson. I know he's been really busy, so maybe it slipped his mind. We'll try to get him on another time because I'll have to change that title. But well, why don't we talk about the film festival? We just put out the schedule for it. The the Milwaukee Twisted Dreams Film Festival.
Oh, guess who's coming? Molly's here. Come say hi, Mal. We're talking Milwaukee Twisted Dreams Film Festival. What you doing?
Trying to set up my other laptop.
So why'd you come in here?
To grab something?
Okay, get out of here. Anyway, Milwaukee Twisted Dreams, October 14th to the 16th. Main event, Lloyd Kaufman is going to be doing a Q&A.
Let me get the screen up.
Yeah, bring the screen up. We can go
through.
So
we're starting with actually a pretty big movie, and I know you really like this, Living with Chucky, the documentary.
I didn't know I liked Chucky as much as I did until after the documentary.
Tell the people at home what it's about. What's it like?
Basically, the premise, it's a total documentary on all the films, and the lady, there's like a main scene, kind of like Twilight Zone. You got the main guy talking. There's like a main clip movie scene, and it's just basically like taking out each Chucky movie and putting it in a VCR, and then they kind of go through that individually. And as it starts small, and then everybody comes in, and they keep adding on and talking about more and more, and they get into the whole like Chucky is actually the first woke like franchise. They have the transgender and the everything. Like they came out with that in a comedy form way before it hit the mainstream, like ahead of their time. So it's interesting to see that community get involved too. So they've done well. I don't know why it's not in the movie theaters.
Yeah, it's a really good film. It's a perfect film to kick the festival off. I'm really excited. And then that's going to pre-feature Fringes of Burlesque. Did you get a chance to see that?
Fringes of Burlesque? Is that the burlesque show we're doing?
That's the pre-show. That's the pre-short film that we're going to play.
Okay. Don't we have a burlesque troupe performing also?
Coming up right after Living with Chucky. Yeah, we do. Grindhouse Tease is going to perform to open up for Lloyd Kaufman. We're going to screen Shakespeare Shitstorm.
Okay.
Which we got to get that movie.
Won't we have an actress who was in the movie there too, probably?
Yeah. We'll have a couple actresses. The director might come, or I'm sorry, the writer might come. Lloyd Kaufman directed it, but Brandon might come, who wrote it. And Lloyd will be there doing a Q&A afterwards. So it'll be a good time. It's a crazy film. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth seeing on the big screen.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's Lloyd Kaufman at his craziest, and that's
saying something.
Yeah, that's saying something. Then after that, we're going to have a little after party, filmmaker mixer, if you will, at the bar at the Avalon Atmospheric Theater with Inbound playing after Shakespeare Shitstorm. Inbound is kind of a heavy metal hard rock band.
Wow. And everybody's just going to be there hanging out too.
Everybody's going to be there hanging out. Yeah. There's no charge for the after party.
Wow.
Just show up. Wear pants.
Okay.
Or pants are optional, I guess.
It's middle October. It's almost pants time.
It is, yeah. Yeah. And then Saturday the 15th, what do we have coming up?
Malibu Horror Story. This one beat out another one I wanted. This is in the festival because of Molly and Steve. And it's good. It's good. These were all rated perfect scores. It's just we had so many perfect scores.
Speaking of Molly, there she is.
There she is. Molly, we're talking about Malibu Horror Story, the one that you and Steve overrode my choice.
Well, our choice is the ones. I mean, yeah, it's a great film. The problem is there were so many great films this year submitted.
That great films had to not make it.
It was really rough. We had stuff that was rated 5 that we ended up not. I mean,
just no time to put it in there.
It was an amazing year, and it's going to be a great festival. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's tough. Picking the films is tough because they're all great films. They all deserve to be screened, but we just can't screen all of them. And then another block that we have on that day is Twisted Animation short films, which it's always exciting when we can do an animation block. We can't do this every year because we don't get enough animated submissions, but this year we did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one, since I got booted out of the last pick, this was my golden ticket pick. Because this film is absolutely mesmerizing, and I've never seen animation done this way. I mean, it's almost to the effect of slowly turning a book pages as it's going, but it's almost mixed with weird, real acting and melancholy, like album cover type. Just every scene is an album cover. It's the story. It doesn't even matter in this thing. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah. It looks cool.
It looks cool. It got in.
That's how it got in. Yeah. Films have gotten in for less. Let me tell you that.
Chris is not a good hype man. I'll be the hype.
I'm really not.
It looks cool.
This is old hat. We got another Twisted Thrills short films.
There were just
Twisted Thrills short films. God, that's a tongue teaser. I don't know why he picked that.
Because Steve likes to make you stumble over your words.
It was called Short Block last year. That's why it's throwing me off.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm sticking with.
Twisted. Those are the movies that leave you with the what the fuck at the end.
Yeah, I think one year we did call them the WTF shorts, but basically, that's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
This category of their own. They don't fit nicely anywhere else, so they get thrown into this.
Yeah, but and of course we'll always have Q&As after for any filmmakers that are attending, and it sounds like that we're going to have quite a number of filmmakers attend, which is always the funnest part of the festival, hanging out with these people and asking questions about the films. That's
Molly's gonna dress up nice, and she'll be doing interviews. I'll work the camera. She can be the starlet.
All right.
I'm just really excited about the whole thing. Have you talked about the Nosferatu screening yet?
No, we're getting there.
We're getting there. We're talking about Night Shift right now, which is
Night Shift. Tell us about Night Shift.
It's an amazing film that takes place in one location, a warehouse. It's a lady's first day on the job, and it's like a home invasion, but a job invasion. And it is a strong, awesome female lead that everybody wants. That's not forced. It's done right. I know everybody. It's the old Alien style. It's cool, realistic, believable.
It's just got this nice kind of creepy undertone, like there's kind of something shady going on, but they take their time. It was well done.
Yeah, and that has a pre-feature. Oh shit, we're gonna screen that before.
Ooh,
so that's a good pairing.
Okay.
And The Headmistress, which is a really well done film.
Yeah, creepy, just dark. It's scary. It's one of our scarier films.
Yeah, it is. And then, of course, we're going to have our Twisted Wisconsin shorts, which is always the biggest event we have every single year. Just jam-packed. We got a bunch of Wisconsin-made films.
What's the one where I said the dude should get an award, the best dong hanging award?
There were a lot this year.
We saw more dong than tits this year.
Yeah.
More
like
dong.
Full on.
Dong.
Yeah.
World is changing. What can I say?
This dude spent a half hour in the woods And when he went crazy, he straddled a snow-covered log, butt naked in the woods, and didn't break character. Like everybody would go, "Whoo, whoo," or something, and he just stayed in character.
I want to know how many takes that took.
None.
It is Wisconsin, guys. I think most men have done that in Wisconsin, haven't they?
But not even pucker or nothing.
Yeah, right. I don't know. That's good acting. That's good acting.
He was playing like he lost his mind, and as soon as that cold hits the gooch, it's not acting anymore. You lose your mind.
No, and I just found out we're gonna have Michael Gull host the Q&A for the Wisconsin block.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Award-winning actor.
Award-winning
Michael Gull.
actor, star of Cactus Jack. He'll be hosting
Yeah.
the Wisconsin Q&A.
Yep,
I
Cactus
saw
Jack,
something.
the kids movie, right?
Oh yeah,
You throw that on Christmas, you want a 90-minute
Don't
babysitter.
suggest that for
it's
kids.
a good
You just
babysitting movie.
Put it on and leave the room, and
It is not kid friendly. However, I think I just saw something. Are they getting like published? Are they releasing a
Yeah,
hard copy?
yeah. Last I heard, yeah, they got a distributor. So I think they put it out on VOD, and now you can buy a Blu-ray and a DVD. I think. So,
I
yeah,
just saw that the other day. That's good for them.
Yeah, definitely, it is.
Put
That
it
was a
on.
weird movie too.
holidays are coming up.
It's a good stocking stuffer.
Yeah,
feel-good movie.
definitely.
Kids are going to want to have a bedroom in the basement after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a late show on Saturday, the Spook Show. That's always fun. That's a
This-
live performance.
Chris, you never tell us what's in it.
Well, I want there to be an air of mystery.
Okay.
It's a spook show. You have to know what a spook show is. It's a magic show and it's movies. It's the best of both worlds.
I've seen them 2-3 times now, and I don't know what it is.
Maybe this year will be better because there's
No,
some things
they're
that I'm
good.
working on to add to the spook show, which I don't want to talk about on the air. I'll tell you off the air, but I don't.
Wait,
wanna...
are you performing?
No.
But you have
I
it
haven't-
in you. You have the
I do,
ability.
yeah, but I haven't. I've got no.
It's-
Why
performing.
not?
It's passed down. It's bred into him. It's his genes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any interest in performing anymore. I used to for many years. I did, but I just don't do it anymore.
Why not?
That's a long story.
Oh,
I'll tell you
no.
off the air. It's a
Okay.
long, sad story. I don't want to make anybody cry, but no, I haven't done
Don't
anything
wanna
in
cry. I
15 years.
I've seen one person cry today already. That's enough.
Oh, because the queen died?
No.
Oh, people get into that. Like my wife is super into the Royals.
So is one of my coworkers.
Yeah.
She was like, she was sad and like upset, and at the same time, she was almost giddy with anticipation for all of the drama that's going to be coming, with the royal family. And since people just don't tend to seem to like Charles as much as
No,
he's not.
well, he
super-
was a dick. Didn't he treat Diana poorly?
he cheated on her.
Yeah, cheated on her.
Yeah.
Now he's the king of England. He can do what he wants. That don't matter no more. He's the freaking king.
Well, let's move on to Sunday. This is the last day of the festival. Alchemy of the Spirit.
This is a WTF movie. Really dives into philosophy. It's not as twisted, but it's slow and weird and awesome. I don't know. It's about a guy mourning the loss of his wife, and he's an artist, and he gets like 5 days of her spirit around to him, and it's weird. I mean, it kind of hints at aliens. It kind of hints at the universe. It hints at religion. So you can take it any way you want to take it. It's just a film that needs to be seen, I think.
Yeah. Did you know that Xander Berkeley and Sarah Chalk, the two main people, they're married in real life?
Yeah, they
Oh.
seem to have that connection. And the lighting and filming was just amazing. But then the dude's also doing it's got the Last Dance with Mary Jane music video vibe too.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
It's a creepy music video.
Hmm.
Then in the backstage theater, it looks like we have Twisted Comedy short films. See, no, the short films he didn't put block. He changed that this year. This year.
That's Steve changing things.
So these are just the black comedy films. They're just so stupid. They're funny. Did any of these stick out to you guys?
Hold on.
Yeah, TC
Bloodbath
DeWitt.
Live from festival favorite TC DeWitt.
Yeah, that one just got more bonkers as it went, which was great.
Oh,
And
I
it-
like
you-
Monster Therapy. That one was fun.
Monster Therapy, Molly did tell me all about it.
Tapehead from Jason's Inc. Jason is Twisted Dreams alumni.
Yep.
And then the Twisted Reality short films.
Twisted Reality, I'm not. Escatan was TC DeWitt too. That was another great one.
Yeah, he submitted like 8 films.
He submitted a bunch.
Yeah, he said that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything for you. And I said, well, it doesn't have to be a recent film. It could be 10 years old for all I care. If you've got a good film, send it to us. He sent us a bunch of them.
And a couple got in, and a couple others could have got in too, but we're like enough with the TC DeWitt.
Yeah, well, he's legitimately like a really good filmmaker. Like aside from
Yeah.
being our friend, he's just a really talented filmmaker. So his films are always just above average.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then at 4:30, we're playing probably our favorite, African Kung Fu Nazis.
Is Sebastian Shaw going to make an appearance?
I asked him. He looked into it. The airfare tickets from Japan to America are just too expensive right now.
Oh,
so
no.
he's not gonna be able to make it. But maybe when he does part 2, because he did say he's actively writing part 2,
Okay.
and that's going to be even crazier than part 1. So I'm hoping.
Well, I wanted him to show up in his full outfit.
Oh my God, I was thinking about that. I thought, man, what if he shows up as Hitler? Like,
Mm-hmm. This movie is one of those that is just, for me at least, the right amount of like cheese and like just fun and funny and weird and crazy. And
I wish Steve would have used a better poster though. He used an actual Ghanaian poster, which I guess that's fitting, but there's cooler posters, Steve.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The Kung
Oh,
Fu
yeah,
in
this is-
there is really good too.
Yeah, I wish we could.
Wasn't
have
it
a Q&A.
self-taught?
Self-taught from video games.
They were good.
I wish that they watched like old Jackie Chan movies and video games. That's how they learned their martial arts. I wish we could do a Q&A with like a Ghanaian filmmaker. Like
That's got to be like
all
their
that.
own style of martial arts. I want to see how it goes up
You
against.
Yeah, gotta fly one of them up here.
Of course, Scorpion is in this one.
It
If you're a
was
fan of the
kind
pop
of like
culture
a
podcast.
cameo.
Yeah. Well, he's busy. He's got things
Yeah.
going on. That was probably like a $10 cameo.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it
No,
was
that's awesome that you can get Scorpion for that.
right.
Go make a film in Ghana. You're gonna have talent coming out the wazoo
Ah,
for
that's
cheap.
a fun word.
And then closing that night, our closing night film is something very special. At least I hope it is. Nosferatu with a live score.
Performed
Original score.
by
Original punk rock score by Rat Bat Spider.
Wow.
they're going to be there in the pit in front of the screen playing live during the film.
Yeah, so I made contact with them easily a year ago, and I asked if they'd be interested in doing this. So they've been working on this for the past year.
Right, and working all the timing out and getting it just right. And
We're gonna put a tip jar out for him, right? We'll put a tip jar out.
Oh yeah, and they do like Venmo tips too. They have like online tips, so people with their phones can just tip them.
There
Yeah.
you go. I'll put a bucket up there too for you.
Tips are encouraged. Yeah, definitely tips are encouraged. But yeah, this is the 100th anniversary of Nosferatu, so it's a big year for it. So we're gonna
Now, how long is this film? Just to put it in perspective.
It's like 94 minutes.
Okay, so they're doing like an album and a half worth of music for this.
like nonstop for over a silent black and white
Yep.
classic horror film.
So now think they wrote that in a year. Now they deserve a tip, dude. They had other shit to do.
Well, they are being compensated for this. They're not doing.
Yeah, I know that, but it's still like wow, I can't believe they did it for what a project.
Yeah, it is. I'm told that the music is amazing. I haven't been able to hear any of it, but
Like
I'll
they're
take
going to
your
have
word
to
for it.
use this again and tour with this, right? This is probably going to launch something.
Yeah, when we started the whole thing, I said, you guys own the music. You guys can do anything you want with the music. We just want you to perform it once live.
Yep.
It's just exciting. I'm very excited. You stole my background, Chris.
Well, I thought that we would match.
Oh, okay.
That's you there. Now it looks like we're sitting together. We're next to each other.
Sons of bitches.
And Tom's just somewhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We got some vendors that are interested.
Anyone knows some stage guys? Go ahead, hit us
Yeah,
up.
we do need a stage. Steve didn't answer my question when I asked him if there was any movement on the stage.
I don't think so,
I
yet.
think he did by not answering. I think he answered.
Then no answer is the answer.
Yeah.
It's a weird space. It's a very weird space.
It is. Yeah, it is.
We'll get it handled. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the band can play in the pit. That's not a problem. But the burlesque performance, I don't think you won't be able to see them.
We'll figure
Like
it out.
in the orchestra pit, it goes down like 3 feet, so there's like a 3-foot drop off right in there.
Yeah.
So
We'll
you can
discuss
see the top
it
of their
after
heads
some more.
jumping around.
We don't have to bore people with the details.
Yeah. Molly said, "Move along, Chris."
You want to move along? All right, we'll move along. So, like talking in the chat, I was getting really into the missing 411 cases. How familiar are you with that?
As familiar as anybody after you tell them what it is, because nobody's really familiar with what it is. It's just people. You'll be walking along a trail and I'll be like, "Oh, and by the way, Ma," and then the person will be gone. And sometimes they never come back. Sometimes they find them in way crazy spots like they couldn't have gotten there. Sometimes there's nothing.
From David Politis. And I went to buy his books online, the Missing 411 books, but I don't know if they're out of print or just expensive, but I couldn't find anything like under $120. I don't know why they're so expensive. But yeah, I've just been watching YouTube videos and they're just crazy. And of course, we got a trip to the forest coming up in a couple of weeks.
We do. Yep. We actually went last weekend or last night, yeah.
Which, you think might have some unusual activity going on there. So maybe we should tether each other together.
Okay, so for anyone that's watching around the world, we got this place in the middle of Wisconsin called Holy Hill. And it's just a castle in the middle of nowhere. So Father Marquette came through way in like the, 1800s? And he basically set down a Virgin Mary statue and made a hermit live in the mountains for like 50 years before the Catholic Church could get the equipment there to build a castle. Now, this is pretty much the same distance from Madison and Milwaukee, like the only two cities, before cars, before everything. Why would they build a castle in the middle of nowhere where we still have Indians shooting at people for no reason? So with the missing 411 and Bigfoot, there's a lot of theories on portals being part of it. And right around that area, like one of the most famous dogman sightings is a guy who cleans up the deer off the side of the road had a dogman jump on the back of his truck and steal a deer. And I was going to look for the location. It's right up here by Holy Hill. And I could not find it for the life of me. It took about an hour because I was digging through all the other dogman, bear wolf type sightings. And the Beast of Bray Road is right along there. Mm-hmm. There's the Lake Michigan Mothman's all along there. Goatman's on Hogsback Road, which could be Little Dogman. I mean, there's Bigfoot sightings, and now that weird church. And
Hogsback is like, what, 5 minutes from Holy Hill?
Everything's within 5 miles. All and these major.
All very, very wooded and very just gorgeous. And
yeah, it's not really the place you'd think about settling because there's so much lumber you'd have to clear, so many trees you'd have to cut.
And it's the highest hill, the only hill.
Yeah, it's not just the trees, it's the hills. It's a very,
it's a cliffy
I think it's
hill.
A glacial, like,
It left half a mountain there. just in the middle of nowhere.
It's hills. The Hogsback is like this. The road is along the tip, and it's a sheer drop off on each side.
Now, Holy Hill is world famous for its healing qualities. They have old crutches there, wheelchairs. People who are blind go there. They get their sight back. They return. There's like a well for holy water. It's just mystical and strange, and it's right up the road from us.
It's beautiful. I just found out one of my coworkers actually goes to mass there.
But as soon as I start talking about portals, and then Missing 411 comes in.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
tell us more about that.
I really went into that rabbit hole, and I'm watching this YouTuber named Mr. Ballin, who he just parrots what the investigations are, but he's a really good storyteller, and he like really sucks me in. Like, this little kid would go missing, 6-year-old kid with like no shoes on, shorts and a t-shirt, and he'll just vanish. His parents are walking and they look back and the kid's gone, and they find him like 20 miles away in this, impossible to reach area, fine. No, not even a scratch on him, well fed, well cared for, hydrated. Just doesn't make any sense.
And there's sometimes they don't find the people.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes they don't. Well, there was one story that I listened to. This woman who was like a park ranger. She really knew the wilderness very, very well, but she always had her hair dyed blue. Right. So she was you could really spot her. She went missing in the forest one day. All of her camping equipment was, intact, but she was just gone. And it was like a year later. Everybody long forgot about this woman. This family's driving through the forest, driving down the road. And the kid looks out the window and sees a lady with blue hair. And, they put 2 and 2 together. Well, that's got to be her. So they went out and they searched and they couldn't find any trace of her. That's some scary shit.
Weird.
I've heard some stories where they got just tracks in the snow that stop. Poof.
Yeah, there was one I was watching about some guy that was skiing down a hill, and like got to the bottom of the hill, and then the tracks just vanished. There's nothing there. Just ski tracks going downhill. The guy disappeared.
And even a giant eagle attack, the bird's not getting you up downhill. They're not going up fast enough with you.
Eagle attack.
They have golden eagles have taken people.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
People, I've seen them take like children and lift them up a couple feet. But
yeah, I was going to say I actually just heard a story about an eagle that took a kid away.
But not adults. I've never seen one.
Well, I was just going at like the only plausible thing is you got a hulked up eagle that just snatched a guy.
I mean, that could be for all I know. I don't know how big eagles get. Maybe it was a Mothman.
Maybe it's a pterodactyl. They're not extinct.
Could be. Yeah, they could live in that Middle Earth, and there's one cave in, one cave out.
They're just coming out, swooping down, picking people up, and
taking them back to Kong.
Yeah. And
So
sometimes
we'll
they
Holy
just
Hill.
bring them back and drop them off.
We'll be at Holy Hill. What do you want to do there? Just walk around?
I want to walk around Holy Hill. I want to walk around that area. And if you guys want to see any of the sighting things, there's a couple roads. We can drive Hogsback Road, but that's pretty much all I got planned is.
Well, no, I got to see the places.
Yeah. And it's all within 5-10 minutes.
We didn't get out, but we went and just drove around yesterday, and it was.
The roads are windy, so it's going to be hard to get out and like. You may just have to find a spot to turn around and cruise slowly a couple times. And Molly, the side of the road where we thought the Bigfoot was, I read the story again, and it was on the other side.
Okay.
Which gives it. One side of the road had like a nice little hill, and the other side of the road had about 3 feet and a drop off. And they said the south side of the hill, so the look at this thing that they got would have been unmistakable because you pretty much have like sidewalk cliff. Mm-hmm. We just assumed it couldn't have been on that side of the road when we looked last night. And, whoa, they got a good look at this thing. And I guess when they brought their dog back, the dog wouldn't get out of the car and whimper anytime they went to try to go up the road and walk towards the sighting. It was interesting stuff.
Hey, bring your GoPro with you and strap that on you.
We definitely will. Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my camera. It'd be fun. I'm going to Jericho, Wisconsin this weekend with Dennis and Christian, the paranormal
cool.
investigators. We're gonna investigate the Holy Trinity Catholic School. It's been
Okay.
closed for I don't know how long, but we'll be there this weekend.
What fun.
Okay. You guys are still gonna do like some paranormal voice phenomenon at Holy Hill and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because who the fuck knows what's there? Why not? As long as you're fishing for bluegill, might as well throw a walleye rig out the back.
Yeah, I'll bring some equipment. I got some stuff I'll bring.
Cool.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Maybe we'll find a Mothman. That's all I want. I just want to find a Mothman. There's been a lot more sightings.
Tom's
on this-
already found him off, man.
Yeah, I told that
He
story.
says, don't.
Well, I think the Mothman are like the Dogman. They just, because I thought about it more today, thinking about all that stuff. And my friend Jen and I were on a weight loss like kick. We were walking every night, like 5-mile walks, and we went the same way. And I just think for some reason, whether it was a Mothman in training, it just wanted us to go the other direction. It just made, like, it knew we do this. It's a pattern every day. We do the same thing.
It's been
same
watching
time.
you, and it's just like bored with
I want to
it.
see if I can make them go the other direction. And we did.
Huh.
So it didn't harm us, didn't freak us out, anything. All it did really was change our direction that night.
Wait, didn't freak you out?
Well, yeah, it freaked us out, but
Okay.
didn't like hurt us or
I talked to your dad. He said you were white as sheets.
I barely was nervous. I was looking for it. Lucky I couldn't grab him.
Did you tell your dad about it that night when you got home?
Yeah, we were freaked.
They were
The
too
fuck?
visibly like scared. They had to like.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine experiencing something.
They
like
walked in. Looks like you guys seen a ghost. What the heck?
Yeah, the red eyes really do you no good. The glowing red eyes don't do you any favors in the dark. They're not very comforting. Oh, what is that black mass? Oh, glowing red eyes. Cool. It was just the black mass. Okay, you got glowing red eyes. This is good. We're good.
I wish I could experience something like that. I don't know. I just don't. I don't have the luck. I try and I try.
You'll be with us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, I guess Scott's not showing up, so we'll have to reschedule something with him. I guess we can call it a night then. Well, thanks for coming on, Molly. If you want to get tickets for the Milwaukee Twisted Dreams Film Festival, I've got the website linked in the comments below, so you can check that out and keep an eye on for tickets. Apparently, we have passes on sale already.
Yes,
We
we
do.
do.
So, yeah,
$100 Nightmare Pass that gives you the whole freaking weekend.
check out the website for links to tickets because I don't have it. So, all right. Well, thanks, guys. I'll try to get Scott on next week.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
We'll see what goes on. All right. Take care.